Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 34th annual Shoot for the Moon tournament here in Decatur, Alabama. Looking forward to a good weekend of coverage here, folks. William Stuart, per usual, of USA Darts. We got a question here. What's up, bud?
Is this the closest to court, or do you have to hit a court? Do you know that?
I don't know, actually. I would say closest to.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay. Asking about the diddle situation as we've got Chuck Abney versus John Steinhofer to lead us off. There's going to be a 25-bit there for John. And below for Chuck. So John will get the start here in this one. Thanks for electing to join us here, folks. We appreciate it. Should be a great weekend of action as we get underway in this one. Well, I don't want to do that. Let's rearrange and get the right scoreboard up, Will, as it looks like I already forgot what we were playing here. Whoopsies. Do the old refresh. There we go. That'll work. In for Chuck as well. As we can tell, we are in the last 128 is where we start at here. First to two-leg battle, so cutthroat stuff for this 301 opener. I do want to apologize for not having a board mic. The little thud that we're used to hearing on this board. It looks like one of my mics gave way this weekend, so I will be purchasing more so we can make best production possible. In the background there, you can see Mr. Leonard Gates in attendance. Yes, folks, he is in attendance, making a short turnaround to this tournament and then on the road to the UK Open next weekend. Looking forward to seeing him in action there. John sets up the 136 as Chuck eyeing this 215. He's got to pull it down here. Not, going to be honest, I'm not too keen on that one. Probably should have stayed at the 20 route. 220s would have given him 45, and that would have been a checkout opportunity, I'm pretty sure. Well, at least staying on one of those 20s would have, let's be honest. I think I was mistaken on that one. But I was looking at something else. But, hey, looking forward to this weekend, folks. I know Danny Baggish said he'll be joining me occasionally in between matches on the mic. I know Ryan and Sean are a little bit busy this weekend. May get Ryan on the call here Sunday. It's a great dart. Great dart there with this second. Good ton to set up 72 and add pressure to the 76. So let's see how Chuck goes about this one. Whether it's 16s or something else. Could go 20 route. I've seen that a couple times, although I'm not keen on it. Yes, he will go 20s. 220s will set up the 32. He may go 12. He'll stay there. Yeah, and that's a bummer. So 60 leaves 12. Double six. And he gets it. It's an opener. It's an opening winner for Chuck. Looks like we got a couple ladies getting ready to step up on board number one. Love that. John lets him know, hey, you gotta hit that enter button there. You can see it's cork every leg here. That is going to be a crucial part of this. Of course, anytime you're playing 301, it can be a little bit difficult. Let's be honest. A little double in can be a pesky one. Chuck doesn't quite hit there. And in with the first is John, so subtle advantage. This evening we've got the men's singles and ladies singles 301. We've also got blind draw starting at 8. A little less than, a little less than 45 minutes away. If you're in the area, get down here, get into the blind draw. Just 60. John knows if he wants to get this round here and make it interesting, a good ton would do that. Ooh, that may be an 81. I think it is an 81. No, it is a ton. So 147 to leave. Good shot for Steinhofer to set himself up. Phil O'Neill saying, Will, why are you guys there and not Camellia? We've never been approached to stream the Camellia Classic, actually, so it's all based on who reaches out to us. And Shoot for the Moon, they reached out to us last year to stream their event, and same thing for this year. Port City actually reached out as well, but I don't know if they weren't interested or maybe they just didn't come make it happen this year. But Shoot for the Moon was what we got given to us, and we're happy to be down here. Steinhofer does take out that nice 87 there. Camellia is something that I do want to try to attend though sometime. Yeah, Phil, actually A to Z sponsors the event if I'm not mistaken too. So yeah, it's a little bit different, but hey, I'm telling you what, we've had so many tournaments reach out to us this year. I'm probably thinking about 25 tournaments have reached out to us so far. So between Jeff and I, we're going to try to man what we can. Forgot Native American said, what's up, watching from Wyoming. Once again, thanks, Will, for the darting action. Guys, you don't have to thank me anymore. It's just the job these days. I just enjoy being here, covering the action. Yes, it can be a little tiring, especially being away from home and the little one. But at the same time, someone's got to do it, and I'm glad it is me. Chuck does get in there, but pressure is on Majon on the 117 here. John just, I think, helping him out there. Checking on his dart. That's 60 remaining for the match for John Steinhofer. He'll go double-double and wins it with an 11 dart leg in this 301 match. Great stuff. We're going to head on over to our ladies matchup. I'll do our board switch here. Do a little updating. Does look like Paula got the first leg here. And let me tell you what, Paula's playing really, really well at the moment. Average of 75 in a 4-0 victory in the USSDA event. And look at her go in this one. That is 90 on the board there. Leave yourself 31. She One of the 45 there to leave herself double 8. So that'll be a setup shot, single 15 to leave that number. That's exactly what she does. And here we go. There should be 16 left. I don't know why it says 15, right? Okay, maybe I'm mistaken. I think there was a mishap there, for sure. She had 121, scored 90. That would leave 31. Hit the fat 15. That would leave double 8. So it is what it is. Nothing I can do about it. They're already kind of in play, and I'm just the commentator. Commentator. Yep. As Sharon helps us out, she entered the score incorrectly, and that's what I was thinking as well. Oh, a little kick there. Apologies for that one. Barely on the outside for Paula. Thought that was going to go. Instead, Jess Langston will get another opportunity. A little quick fire shooter. It's a little bit blocked now. She knows it. Difficult darts incoming, but got to continue to trek on down the road as Paula's helping her out, giving her a little love in there. Double 4. Can't help but chuckle as that is a single 4. She'll go down to double 2. Braden, we are not going to be at the Oklahoma Throwdown this year. We're going to be at Booyah Cup. They have someone else streaming it this year. I'll go for that double 10 again. Searching for it and just can't quite get in. We've all had those games. We've all had those legs. We just coulda, shoulda, woulda got in, but unfortunately did not. Paula searching for the win in this last 32 matchup to advance into the top 16. And she just barely slides it in the middle of those darts to take it out. That is a 2-0 victory, folks, for Paula Murphy. Now, there's a little bit of a different angle we've got going on here, but it's what we were given. I figured that way I can take a gander around the room when I possibly can. We can check out some things. So this is our setup for the weekend. As you can tell, we've got a board back there, pair darts board back there, which is excellent. We've also got this row of boards, and we also have one more room where action is taking place. Anyway, that's what we've got coming for you this weekend here, folks. It's the 34th annual Shoot for the Moon Dart Tournament here in Decatur, Alabama. Don't go anywhere, folks. Happy to be bringing you this coverage all weekend long. Tune in and out as you please, whether it be on our Facebook, our StreamStack platform, or YouTube. We definitely appreciate you being here. William Stewart, we'll see you in a moment, folks, for more action from Decatur. Here's a little word from our sponsors.
We're introducing the classic standard Blade 6, the dual core version, same as the lineup from the Blade 5. However, Winmore's come out with an entirely new model called the triple core. So the triple core is essentially the dual core dartboard with an added third layer of carbon fiber sisal in the back creating literally the ultimate setup for durability. So not only are you paying for an even better longevity of the dartboard, but also enhanced graphics and functionality. All 3 dartboards have a hardened double bullseye and 25 segment to help with durability. So listen up, Americans, we need this because of our obsession with cricket. The most common problems we have with Sisal dartboards is the bullseye segment wearing out or some issue with a wire. So let's just say we're not known for wearing out our doubles. All 3 dartboards come fitted with the 3 Rotolock wheels to help stabilize the board to any wall surface. But the adjustable wheels make your life so much easier because they allow you to rotate your board super quick and easy. You just loosen them, rotate, then tighten them again, then of course fix your numbering. So you want to get into darts, but you're not sure how. We can definitely help with that. We're usadarts.com, and we've been a dart specialty store for over 30 years. We have the greatest variety of darts in the country. But don't worry, we can narrow down that selection for you, whether you're a complete beginner or a full-on expert. We developed our own Colonial brand to offer an inexpensive line of darts, dartboards, and accessories, so you can get into the game without breaking the bank. Join our amazing community by going to azdarts.com.
So today we're going to learn how to throw a dart. In each turn of darts, you get 3 darts to throw. So with all 3 darts in your non-throwing hand, step up to the toe line. If you're right-handed, put your right foot on the line. Lefties, left foot. This isn't baseball, so you want the same foot forward as your throwing arm, not the opposite. Usually the toe line is set so that your foot will be right up to the front edge of the line, not behind it. This toe line is also known as the Aki. The position of your front foot is usually at an angle to the line, to some degree. Your back foot should be a little bit wider than shoulder width away from the front. Put 1 dart in your throwing hand while holding on to the other 2 darts in your other hand. Looking at the dartboard, focus in on a spot you want to hit. To start, let's look right at the bullseye. As you stare at your target, lean forward, bring the dart up and draw it back towards your eye. Throw the dart by moving your hand and forearm towards your target, keeping everything else as still as possible. Hold your position while transferring the second dart to your throwing hand and repeat your throw. Once you've thrown all 3 darts, your turn is complete and you can retrieve your darts from the board. And yes, it will take some practice to get the dart to go where you're aiming. It's not as easy as the pros make it look. But with practice, I guarantee your accuracy will get better, and I tell you, there's nothing better than having 3 darts go exactly where you wanted them to. If you've already been throwing darts and have had success with something slightly different than what I've just explained, great, fantastic. As long as it works for you, no problem. Just keep in mind that any extra movement in your throw will make it harder for you to hit your target consistently. As a beginner, just try to get all 3 darts to land in the same area. As you build your confidence, you can narrow down your target, getting all 3 darts to land in one number, say, like the 20s.
Ooh, Leonard Gates. But we're not gonna get the 6th dart out. Just immediately lost my confidence. We'll see. Ooh. All right, we'll finish this up and then we'll move on to steel tip. Right in the bottom corner. Oh God.
Alrighty, just to give you a quick little update on what's going on. They're starting to call more boards here, so we should be getting another match on 1 and 2 here in just a moment. They are fully underway with the tournament, trying to get entry numbers for both the men's and women's. It looks like we had 34 ladies is what I'm thinking here. 2 matches in the top 64. Okay, so Corey Smith, Leonard Gates, board 2 is what we're going to get next. So we'll go ahead and implement that and get it into our system as we'll get underway in just one moment. Dang, that was a dart that just hit off some metal. Wow, was that loud. That was a loud ding. All right, we'll be right back with another matchup here at Shoot for the Moon in just a moment. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, everybody. Here we go once again. Another matchup here at Shoot for the Moon. And this one is going to be a last 64 battle between Leonard Gates and Corey Smith. Will Stuart here once again. We've been getting numerous questions about this. What's the flag next to Leonard or such and such name? Guys, I don't know what it is. It's just an error from Dart Connect is what I'm assuming, and it's giving us just the generic world flag. So if you're confused, don't be. It's just like the Olympics when they fly underneath the Olympic flag. It's just a world flag, just a generic thing. So I'm wondering if there's just a slight error coming in through that system, or if nationalities just haven't been put in. But it's kind of hard to say that when Paula and Alex, usually they have a flag next to them that represents the USA. So I understand the reason for the questions. Gates does get in, leaving himself at 220. We did chat with Leonard just a little bit. We'll be releasing that Well, I guess I need to add it into the show, let's be honest, but we'll be releasing that interview in the morning as what I'm going to try to do. We'll see if we can get that uploaded and whatnot. Corey using the Astra flights, Mel style. Kind of a cool design. Kind of look ninja starry-ish for me. That's a new word. It just invented, guys. You heard it here first. Okay, interesting play. 72 leaves 22. The 18 left 76, so I figured trip 20 would be incoming. He's to leave his favorite double 8, but hey, whatever gets the job done at the end of the day, Gates. Let's see if he can capitalize here on double 11, and he will. First dart, 16 dart leg, but it'll manage. It'll do for Gates. Admittedly, I do not know much about Corey. Just give me a nice little, hey, Will, how's it going today? So appreciated that. Some good faces in the crowd this weekend. Good bunch of people. Gates gets the start. No, sorry. It was the 25 there, so apologies for that mishap. Gatesy gets the start. Oh, wow, two times in a row he doesn't get in on his first rounds, which, I mean, yeah, that's going to happen, but figured Leonard would get at least one of those in, but he's forgiven. Yeah, same thing. Doesn't get in. Corey, no better time than now to get going. And he does. Starts it off. Travis says Leonard should grow hair like his opponent. I don't know if that's possible, but I don't know if you've seen it. Leonard does have the world's thinnest mustache. Commenting that a few times is, yeah, there's just a small little mustache up there. How about this? This is kind of odd that you don't see Gates in after 9 darts. Corey, take full advantage, buddy. Hit a triple here. Make it interesting. There he goes. Finally gets in. Capitalizes ton. You can see he did have the start, so didn't steal away the advantage, but he's right there with Corey. Even after missing 3 rounds at the board. He possibly can take it. He can. Yeah, he takes away the advantage right here, so advantage into Gates as Corey does not set up a checkout. Again, I do apologize, folks, for the lack of board mic. Last time I'll mention, did have a mishap. Is boom, what a big checkout from Leonard Gates. 101 and done. It takes it out. What a, so what did he want? He went ton, 101 checkout. So not, and actually did it into be honest with you. He did it in 7 darts. Once he got in, it was good. Good shot there for Leonard Gates as he wins the match. We're going to head on over to board number 1 as we've got another matchup here. Let's go ahead and set ourselves up. This is Travis Flowers and Shane Woods underway here in this one. Big shout out to you all. I did have numerous people reach out to me last weekend as we did have the Syracuse Open going on. Unfortunately, I wasn't there, but I was virtually there as I commentated from the comfort of my home. So everything's all right. Everything's good, folks. I do appreciate you reaching out. Just starting to work in some more live stream technicians so I can spend some time with the family and not be out 25 times a year at events. Maybe kind of split that. Maybe do 12 to 15 events a year and be good. Kind of work in that family time here and there. The little one's missing Dad, that's for sure. Shane with a big 1-2-1 there. Quality stuff. That'll certainly work to set up the 78 checkout. And with Travis only able to set up the 140, Shane, do you got it in you to advance into the last 32? $20 for tops. Maybe tough to work around. I think he gets it done. He does. Great shooting as Shane Woods takes out Travis Flowers in the last 64. We're going to be paying out top 8 here in this one. $100 for top 8, top 4 $200, second $300, and first $500 for the ladies. $40 for top 8, $80 for top 4, $200 for second, and $320 for the win here. Who's going to win our titles at the 301 shoot and shoot for the moon? Let's find out together, folks. We'll be right back with more action. I'll get these interviews uploaded for you all to enjoy. I'll try to get one uploaded fairly quick here. Maybe we can play it before our next match. Thanks for joining us, folks. Will Stuart here of USA Darts. Be right back. Tried to grab me a drink real quick and failed miserably there. The line was way too long, so, and by drink I definitely mean a Gatorade, because that's about all I'm going to have here. Melissa Wright takes on Cleanna Brandon. Let me put up the scoreboard, and I do apologize once again for the lack thereof. This is a last 16 battle here. Of course, Cleanna, the daughter of Jason Brandon. I think she's on the cusp, ladies and gentlemen. I think she is on the cusp of greatness. She's young. She's talented. She's got the right head on her shoulders. She's got to take the next step. Melissa, admittedly, do not know much about her. She's got a great-looking throw, though. Look at that. Fairly sturdy, very direct. Solid 81. Alex, yes, definitely a good crowd in the mix. Like I said, I need to get entry numbers, as I believe the ladies have 34. I'm trying to figure out the men. We did start in the last 128, but I'm sure those were just like the preliminary rounds. So we'll get a finalized number and kind of try to compare them to last year. Honestly, I think we're just a little bit down on the numbers from last year, if I do recall. 96 needed for Cleanna. But a very good crowd indeed. And this is just one dart hall. We do have another section as well, but just kind of take a peek there. Yeah, pretty crowded space, no doubt about that. Well, only able to set up the 32. See if she gets away with this one, or if Melissa could possibly take it out. 11. Oh, she needed that 11 to leave that bullseye. And she would have hit the trip 11 and left her double 14. So really unfortunate miss there on the high side, as she's no longer left with an opportunity to check it out. Cleanna's going to get 3 darts at least at 32. We'll see just a second there, so we'll let her pull her darts, and then we'll head into double 16 to see if she can gather this one for the 1-0 advantage. She cannot. An unfortunate 5 as well is the leave. So here we go. Double 16 for Melissa. And just inside wire. Who's going to be able to take out this first leg and advance into the next one for guaranteed money in that top 8? That's right, it may be $40, but it's $40 in your pocket. You got to claim that prize, right? Down to the double 17. It's double 17. Double 2. 17 is how I have it labeled on my switchboard. Whoopsies. There we go. Cleanna does recover and gather the leg. Yeah, we're one-man band in it this weekend. Ryan may be joining me on Sunday, as I know he's taking care of a tournament there in his area, local area, so got to run and take care of things there. Sean, I know he's got Indiana State, but I think his wife is playing there, so he's got to take care of the kiddos. So, unfortunately, he's out this weekend. May reach out to Nick, but I hate to inform you, we'll probably have Danny Baggish on the mic here and there. Danny is in attendance playing in the event, but he said, hey, if I'm available during during the middle of things, I'll jump on the mic for a little bit. He enjoys it, so be good to hear from him again. First tournament of the year for Danny. All right, Melissa, get in here. Trying to make this a 1-1 score line and force the deciding leg. I'm really liking that throw. I'm not necessarily a fan of the extended arm kind of setup initially, but the overall throw, the non-movement of the body, the directness to it is very, very good. Opportunity for Melissa to get out in front, try to hold throw. A little fumble there. Fat 20 leaves her at 144. Maybe thinking 18s. I say 20s here. Not the ideal miss. 41 only leaves her a bogey. So Clayana, a real opportunity to. Didn't even have to hit a triple and can steal the first look at a check. But not that. You can't do it with that way. You gotta hit something a little bit bigger than that. Only 25. Oof. Still a checkout opportunity, but she definitely wanted that turn back, and you can see it's written all over her face back there. See, we do have a match on our board number 2. 2 boards of coverage this weekend. Should try to keep you guys entertained. Anytime we have more than one board, try to get more action out there. Maybe a little bit less of the switches and the production value, but more action. All righty, Melissa, no better time than now. It's bull or trip 18. That's 18, so we saw Leonard stay on this number. I think she should go either 60 or double 18 myself in that situation. I like the 60 route. Here we go, 93, trip 19. Donnie, triple D. A little nudge of the camera there. Sorry for that one. Donnie, come on. She recovered with that last. It looks like it. No, she didn't. Just a 19. It looked like a 57. There's a 6. 65. 15er bull. All righty, Clayana with the opportunity to steal this one away. 20 for double top. And the win. No, not quite. To tie us up. Oh, yeah, you can see her close her eyes in disappointment. She knows that could have been the last dart she will throw in this event. Leanna looking at double 10, all eyes on the prize here to advance into the top 8, guaranteed money. Oh, gonna have to go double. And she collects there at the end. She does get it. It's winner, winner, chicken dinner for Cleanna Brandon. She will head to the last 8. Melissa finishing just outside that money opportunity. Unfortunate for her. As we do get an Alex Spellman call on board too. So let me go ahead and check in on that match, see who we've got coming up versus Alex Spellman. And we'll get underway here in just a second with another fantastic matchup. William Stewart here. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back with another one. All righty, well, difficult no matter what we do here. Danny Baggish is going to be taking on Chris Martin on board number 1. Alex Spellman, Josh Twilley on board number 2. So we're kind of in a little predicament. It looks like Baggish and Chris are going to get underway here first. So we're actually going to go ahead and head on over to their board just as a preemptive. And then we'll kick it on back over to Alex and Josh afterwards, but we want to try to give you as much action as possible, so we'll just go ahead and start here with this one. As Bagish just goes ahead and pulls the first two. Oh, interesting stuff there. He's well outside. That may be a redo. Or not, I'm not sure. Tied up once again. And Chris will get the start here. Up our scoreboard as we start off. There we go. A little fuzziness there. Just caught the autofocus. Chris goes ahead and gets him at the last, at least in. That's got to be your goal here. And then start chopping at the tree, as they say. Danny expressed he was a little bit tired today. You can see himself slapping himself in the face back there. So exactly what I was thinking, a little bit tired. It's different when you've kind of been out of things for a little while, and then you jump right back into a tournament weekend. I was expecting a kiddo here soon, so kind of preparing for that with his misses. But if you're Chris, you got to be sniffing this opportunity and thinking, man, I can really get a shot here. Capitalize, gather a triple here, Chris. Yeah, good recovery with the last there. Sets himself up with tops. Chris on 160, and it's not going to go now, so tops for Bagish for the first leg and to advance into the last 16. He gets it. See the Spellman 146, 158 for his opponent. That one's a tight-knit affair already. Just show you that score line. Oops, potentially. I guess not. Thought I'd show you the score line. Wrong button. Yeah, great in. Great 120 there from Chris.
Last chance to get your raffle tickets for the Big Bottle of Tito's Vodka. Last chance to get your raffle tickets for the Tito's Vodka.
Need 2 triples this round. Minimum, I think, for Bagish. And it's 2 triples indeed. Great hit for him. Pressure to the 1-2-2 added. Martin's got to capitalize, grab the triple there, and he cannot. So it's the Shanghai look for Bagish to win the match. There's the first dart. This is going to go. I just have a hunch. And go it does. Danny Bagish will advance into the last 16. I think Chris had a potential to win that match. There's no doubt about it when you look at that first, or that that second leg there. Kind of messed around in that first leg just a little bit more than he'd like, and kind of cost him there. But that's quite all right. As it, let's go ahead and do a little quick view. Yeah, 0 score line here as we are underway. For Spellman versus Twilley. Alex having just a little bit of struggles here early in this match, it looks like. Yeah, and Josh, your opportunities now. Get this first leg on the board, bud. Pops tuning in from Goddard. Appreciate it, Dad. Thanks for joining us, per usual. Always appreciate the support. $7.15 for double eight. It's unfortunately a no-go as Alex says, come on, quit messing around here and get this out. And he does go ahead and capitalize it. It's a savior for Spellman. Going to want to capitalize early and not have another leg like he did the previous round. Josh gets in on his second dart. Spellman will be looking for a ton here. No doubt about it. Ton plus. Jason asking, how do we know if certain players will be on the stream? You know what? Your guess is as good as mine, Jason. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. It's all up to the tournament directors. The tournament directors are sending matches our way. I'm sure we're going to be seeing your Leonard Gates, your Danny Baggis, your Alex Spellman, your Paula Murphy, Andrea Taylor, those upper echelon. But we'll also be seeing some local players, I assume, as well. The Rocket City Dart Association does a really good job about mixing and matching who we've got on the stream and kind of giving a good flow of things. So there we go. Double 10 for the win. Spellman gets it, and you can see he's not happy with himself on that first leg, but he gets away with it nonetheless. Spellman will advance into the last 16. So, Jason, we'll find out who we got coming up for you next year, bud. But that is a good question. I know it's a frequent one that some people ask is, hey, I want this person on, or will we get to see this person? You know, it's just kind of all depends on the flow of the tournament, what boards open up, who's available where, and whatnot. So, yeah, keep watching. We will have more coverage this evening as we enter the last 16 stages here in our 01 or 301. We still have the blind draw this evening, although we won't be covering it. We will be up bright and early, probably starting about 11 a.m. tomorrow on Saturday. We've got mixed doubles 501 to open up the day. Men's singles 501 is next, and then ladies doubles 501 at 2 p.m. And then it goes so on and so forth. We'll do men's doubles, ladies singles, and then mixed triples to end the evening. So hang tight, folks. More coverage coming your way here next on USA Darts. All righty, welcome back, folks. Surprise, surprises. I'm going to go ahead and switch this on over to our board that actually has the darts going because I caught that one late. The one, the only, the guy that never was, Mr. Danny Baggish joining us. Oh, man, I'm sorry. Did I say that out loud?
You did, Will, but that's okay, buddy. That is okay. I feel like I'm back at home on this commentary stuff. So,
You know, I tell you what, brother, you've been doing well with it. You joined us at TOC for a little soft tip commentary. Now you get the well, I can't say the thing you're really good at because you're good at both soft and steel. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I didn't have any expectations this weekend. I just it's been about 9 months since playing a live tournament this big. You know what I mean? Since the CDC, so I wanted to use this as a tune-up, and you know I'm playing well.
Look at this from Gates. Speaking of playing well, is that a 140 there from him?
It looks like it.
No, just a ton. Still quality, as Steinhofer will get this 141 look. Not anymore.
Well, guys, I'm playing Alex Spellman now on board 18. And
did that just get called on 18?
On 18, yeah.
What?
Yeah. So good luck to both of these gentlemen. And if you don't see me back here, that means I lost and I'm going to bed.
Okay, well, that was a short-lived commentary situation there from Baggish, but it was still enjoyable nonetheless. We'll get him back on sooner rather than later, as he's pretty much fully put his stuff in here for the weekend. He just said, I'm going to put my stuff in your commentary booth. Hope you don't mind. I said, I guess I don't have an option, do I? Double 10 for a 13-dart leg from Gates. I believe that is in. Yes, it is. He will take the first leg with a 14. Surprised that Spellman Baggish match got called to board 18. I do want to find out if where is crud. That's actually right next to us. I'm going to just see if I can pull it over. I'm just going to see if I can pull it over. 1 second, folks. I'll go full board. I'm going to see if I can pull it over for us to enjoy that match because that's going to be a hell of a match. 1 second. All righty, I think I confirmed it with the powers that be. Looks like we will get Baggish, Spellman on the board next. They're going to wait till after these two guys finish up for me too, so appreciate that one. We also appreciate this tournament staff making that happen. I'm sure they just called it and said, oh, that one probably could have been on the stream. giving Gates opportunities, and that could prove to be costly here. Let's see if it is. Double 20 to advance into the last 16. Instead, John, you've got to, it's a tough, pesky number, but you got to take it out. Did he? How did that not go in? I'm thinking the same thing as John here. Way to use your flex the stream. It wasn't that. It was just a kind request. Hey, you guys mind if I just move that match over? It's going to be a good one. Yeah, kindly obliged. As Gates does get it. John and him giving a good hug and a slap there as they will. John will unfortunately bid adieu, but Leonard will advance into the next round. So we're going to go ahead and head on over to board number 2 for this Alex Spellman, Danny Baggish, let's be honest, barn burner matchup that's about to take place here on our stream. Throw up our little image there. I don't think we're going to go anywhere. There's no need to. Everyone, Paula wanted me to let you know that Danny sucks. That would be Paula Murphy. She jumped in the booth just to let me know that one. I'm sure Danny will kindly oblige. Kindly oblige. Gotta love some tournament fun here and there. Cappy says, no any tournaments in Washington State. That's a good question, Bruddy. Kevin Luke's the one really to ask on that one. I am not sure on a bunch of tournaments there in Washington. I know they have the Oregon Open, which is, of course, in Oregon, not too far away. I honestly need to check in. Actually, how about this? If you want to know ADO, so steel tip in the Washington area, go over to adodarts.com, and you can check out the events coming up, and they break it down by abbreviated state, so you can check out where there's one in Washington. There's probably your best answer for you. I believe we're getting underway here as we should be diddling up in just a moment. Green for Danny as Alex asks him to pull. Alex will utilize that barrel, so keep it right there. Another 25, and yeah, go ahead and pull him. No, I thought he said go ahead and pull him. Bagger said, nah, I'll use it. Sean Green, what's going on, buddy? Heavy duty tuning in from Ireland. Love that. How you doing? Okay, that's a great, that could be a marker for Alex. He could utilize that barrel. No, doesn't. So he keeps him in there, though, because he still wants a chance, and he almost did. I think it ricocheted off that barrel just below. You can see him having a laugh. Danny's going to try to work it in as well. He thinks he can utilize it. Nah, he pulls it. He says, nah. Tuning in for this decent matchup, says Sean. You think so? Thankfully, we were able to get it on the stream. I know it was looking like we weren't going to get it there for a second. So, oops, wrong board. There we go. Wrong player cam. Yeah, Spellman gets in on the second dart and triple with the last, so good start for him, and I'm sure Baggish utilizes that first dart as well. Pops it right off there, and we're underway, folks. In that USSDA final, it was a 4-3 win for Danny Baggish in that one. As both competitors, they played really well. And they were shooting a 97 average, respectively, until they hit that last leg, and unfortunately some double misses. And they ended up at 93 for Alex and an 89 average, I believe, for Danny. So Alex looking for a little revenge here in this one. It's a Shanghai lead for Spellman. Here we go, 11 for tops for Danny. Would love that one back, especially with Spellman sitting on the Shanghai here. This can go, folks. Take a closer look here. And it will not. And you can see that little hand movement there and a little talking to himself there for Spellman. Gives the advantage to, no advantage at all for Baggish because coulda, shoulda, woulda, didn't take it out. Spellman for tops. And once again, these two are experiencing some double trouble here. You don't see that from these two gentlemen very often. Wow. Madness. What are we seeing right now? What is happening right now? You can see Spellman having a laugh here because he knows this is just uncommon territory for both of these guys. And finally, after 20 darts, Baggish takes it out. Yeah, 20 darts for a 301 game. I didn't see that happening from these two gentlemen, but whatever gets the job done if you're Baggish. You can see there he's got them lackadaisical eyes like, what did we just do? He looks to try to brush it off and get better this next leg. I cursed him putting them on this board. I guess so. As Phil Freed says, they're human. They definitely are. Sometimes they do seem robotic and it's just mechanical, but, you know, at the end of the day, they are human, folks. They are going to have their fair share of misses and missed opportunities, and they're going to have those occasional checkout percentages in the teens as we all have, let's be honest. Great viewership for our coverage this evening. We want to thank you for joining us. USA Darts, we're going to be here the whole year bringing you action from around the world. I did say around the world, folks. I didn't say in the U.S., around the world. So we're going to be making some trips here in the future. Definitely want to keep your eyes on our page to find out where we're going to go and what we're going to be doing. So give us that like, give us that follow. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you have not. Lots of stuff coming your way. Well, the 170 opportunity is here for Baggish. He was forced to take a look at the 86 on Bull, especially with Spellman on 170. Let's see if he takes the look here with Spellman on 137. He's a man that goes for the percentage shot usually, so he won't always attempt the Bull, but more or less just 10 for tops or 18 for 32. I know that's daring to say in that situation, but I think he would have definitely gone for it because Spellman's there, although he isn't an ideal shot for him. All right, 57. And you can see Spellman's already kind of shaking his head back there. He knows what's about to happen. And that's exactly what's about to happen. Danny Baggish takes out the leg, and although it really wasn't the prettiest of matches there, it gets the job done, and at the end it's a 64.50 for Baggish, who puts it away. It looks like we got another matchup over on our board number 1. We'll get situated for that one as it looks like Triple D, Donnie Lassie, will be taking on John Leggett. David asking, are they distracted or is it just a bad spell? I'm going to be honest with you. I think they're both a little tired. Spellman, he said he's been on the road a couple weeks, and I wanted to spend more time with his family and just coming back from the UK. Danny, he's been getting ready for a baby, hasn't been out and about. First tournament of the year. And really hasn't done a lot since losing that tour card in the world of tournament play, especially here in the States. It's a lot different tournament play than they are used to as a PDC tour card holder. So back-to-back-to-back events rather than in the PDC. You play one event, maybe a couple matches, and you're done for the day. A lot more stamina needed here for these tournaments. There's no doubt about it. So we'll wait for John and Donnie to start up. I'm going to confirm that that's our matchup. Yep, Donnie Lassie, John Leggett, as we'll have them here next on our streaming board. This is going to be a top 16 matchup, folks. Top 16 matchup coming your way here next on USA Darts. Welcome back. Here we go, folks. Another matchup. Donnie Lassie taking on John Leggett here in this one as we get Jason Brandon warming up on our board number 2. He will be up next on that board taking on Mitch Cunningham, just to let you know. But here we go. Donnie versus John. Good friends is what I'm understanding. Donnie, a quality individual known as Triple D in the dart world. A big supporter of darts here in this neck of the woods. He owns Copper Top Bar and Grill. Great dart bar here in the area, Huntsville to be exact. Here Sunday night he's going to have a little get together at the bar. Big blind draw payout apparently. So if you're looking for something to do on Sunday night, head on over to the Copper Top Bar and Grill. The best bar and grill in Huntsville, Alabama. I just figured I'd go commercial voice there for you. Donnie, a quality shot. I had the pleasure of playing with him a few times, or heading to tournaments with him and seeing him progress. Played well in the DPFL event. John, I want to say he got his CDC Tour card here last year, if I'm not mistaken. I know he did do well in a few events last year here at this tournament. Fortunately, having a little struggle to get in here. Let's see if he can get it in this go-round. Attacking that double 19, unfortunately not able to get in. As Lassie, okay, not a big fan of that, Donnie. But whatever gets the job done. Unfortunately, you're not going to have an opportunity now. As he just squares up the double 6 when he returns. Here we go. Double 6 for the first leg on the board. Have to go downstairs or split. Yeah, he just goes ahead and busts it up. John adding a lot of pressure here with the 140, leaving 56. Donnie, if it's going to go, it's got to go now. And it does. First dart.
Number 28, Greg Petty, Alex Bernard, Victor Garvin, Ryan Christian, number 28.
Looks like that one flighted above. Yeah, that was a bad one there, bud. And by if that was a bad one there, I'm talking to Danny Baggish, who just he definitely didn't have the best of 01 games out there, but he also just left me a gift here in the control booth.
Yeah, Will. Well, that's what I do, buddy. No, that was a struggle. I mean, I don't know what it is. You know, we both kind of tense up there when we shooting the doubles, and it just didn't feel good. He struggled, I struggled, I just got lucky. So, but I'll take it.
Yeah, you'll definitely take it.
I'm not complaining about it.
Into the top 8, if I'm not mistaken there. So, good for you. How about this from John? Could have been somebody with the 160 in.
He is somebody with the 120.
That's still a handy in here, but look at Triple D hammering the pressure on. Is that a 95? Oh, I thought it was a solid ton. Instead, it's a bogey.
Not purposely left, though. That's the important part.
Yeah,
right?
not
166, not purposely left. We're not going to
Exactly.
mention who does that or if anyone does that. We're just saying it wasn't purposely left.
Gotta love it.
49 to leave 117. Good switch on the bull for whatever reason he wanted. He switched. He did it.
Opportunities. What's your look here on 121 these days?
Yeah, 60 and then 11 and then
Are you
the bull.
Are you looking at bull first start or thinking of that nowadays?
Yeah, I'm going as long as they're not on the out and or if they're on 161 or higher, I might go bull first.
Okay.
But definitely if they're not on an out.
I am liking the 25. If you hit 60, you can go to 30 to 36. If you miss it, you just hit the triple and then
Leave 16.
leave 16, which is nice. Here we go, 2 16s for 32 or tops.
Favorite double. Dead in the middle of the fat 20. But yeah, I wish a lot more players of the caliber would, as Triple D needs double 20 here. Double 10. Just pushed it high. The heartbreak in that. I mean, I wish we could have slow-moed that look.
We got a question here, and I want you to answer it because it's a good question.
Sure.
Do the announcements bother you at all?
No, it can't bother you, right? So it's the odd noise, the clap, the whistle, or stuff like that when it's quiet. As he hits it third dart, good shot, John. As when they do it that way, but if you're knowing announcements are coming, you're just prepared for it.
Yeah. And I think that's what a lot of people don't understand here about North American darts or typically U.S. darts. We're constantly back-to-back events, so you got to call boards. You don't have a finals day where it's just like, hey, everything's dead quiet or the crowd's behind you. We don't really do things like that here, although I'd like to see a finals day set up in the near future.
A finals day for all of the events?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
it would be tough, but
yeah, so they run 2 or 3 tournaments a year over in England, where they run their Friday, then their Saturday, and then their finals on Sunday, and everyone stays and watches it and cheers on their players. So that would be cool, but unfortunately, we don't have
we're not used to that. We're not
only
used to
that. We don't have the people that would probably stay on it.
Half the people would leave, and that's just true, honestly, because we don't like to waste our time with things is our mentality. But to be honest, it's something that I would love to see in the near future. We got a lot of flack for that one at LVO, but hey, that's how we do things, guys. Sorry.
Yeah, exactly. John's going to need to get in here. Yeah, he does.
Yeah, exactly that. He needed to get in, add some pressure to this 216 for Donnie.
At this level, you're able to miss, 10 darts at a double to get in and still win the leg.
Cough, cough.
Which I don't understand why he goes for double 20, because I've played with him for so long, and that's his worst double.
Double
he hates
16.
it.
Double 16 is great.
Money
for him.
double 16.
Yeah,
Money.
I don't know why. He just thinks of the bigger number. I'm a double 20, double 18 fan myself. Most of the time, I'll go double 18 first and then switch if I need to. But 116 triple for double 18. He's thinking about it. Nothing to think about here, Donnie. Go ahead and go for it. I will say Donnie knows it. Math is not his expertise on the board. He'll be the one to flat out say it. He goes for some outs that maybe is not the routine way. But he says, I do what I want.
Perfect opportunity to utilize the bull, as John tried to there to leave the 96. Yeah, Donnie doesn't have to say that, right? Triple D doesn't have to say that. Math isn't his strong subject. Anytime he hits a 5, he goes straight to the bull. But he wins.
Look at that big roar, too.
Excitement.
That's a big win for Donnie as he'll head into the top 8. Unfortunately, John bidding adieu. He won't come home with anything, but Donnie guaranteed $100 now. Well, how about we head on over to this matchup as, let's see what's going on here. Jason Brandon taking on Mitch Cunningham.
A player that you rarely hear people talk about, right? people talk about, myself and Spellman and Jules and Gates and more of the top players, right?
Jason's he's underneath the radar for like what seems like 10 years. He's always been there. He's always been quality. People are just now really taking him seriously. He does take out that 60. But it's great to see some stuff come his way recently. He's got a new sponsorship with Shot. He's now with DJD. He's signed on with Cosmo, Fit Flight. So pretty much Fit Flight, let's be honest there.
Yeah.
That could potentially be big things for him. But, yeah, flew underneath the radar for forever and now finally getting some recognition.
Great player. Deserved. Everything he gets, he's deserved of.
100%. And couldn't ask for a nicer individual either.
One of the nicest.
Yeah. So, well, there we go, folks. Danny Bagg is joining me for just a moment as we'll continue our coverage as we look to that semifinal range here. That's in our near future. Finals coming up here soon. Don't go anywhere, folks. William Stuart, Danny Baggish was alongside me here. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate it. Here with the man, the myth, the legend, Mr.
He's bringing it back, baby. It's coming back.
Well, Leonard, you went just over to the UK.
Yes.
You had a good trip over there. Seniors didn't go your way, but you did achieve another goal. You're qualified for the UK Open.
Oh, yeah. Qualified for UK Open. Got second the first day, then got first the second day. You know how that back and forth, the switch, thing goes. But, so I get to go play the UK Open next weekend. Like you say, the seniors didn't go quite well for me, but I will bounce back from that when we come up via Blackpool.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, not every game's going to go your way. You're going to take your L's, you're going to take your W's, but you've been very successful on that senior circuit, and you're going to have another Champions of Champions event coming sooner rather than later.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Man, I'm looking forward to
Well, I don't know what happened there to that one. We were hearing from Leonard Gates as I'll do some investigative work as to why that didn't fully upload there, and I think I already found the issue. So we'll get that situated, and we'll hear the rest of that interview here in just a moment. It was a good one with Leonard talking about his UK Open qualification as well as the seniors event. So apologize for that one. I'll look back into it and see what we can figure out as to why that's unfortunately happening. So give me a minute, but we should have another match here in just a second. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, Ryan Fury takes on Leonard Gates here in another matchup. This one a last 16 battle here. As we get closer and closer to our finals for this event. Coming up on, it is 9 o'clock local time here in Decatur, Alabama. Just trying to take a look at our got Ronnie Cole, Danny Baggish, Timmy Bagley, Scott Hartman, Jason Brandon, Donnie Lastly, and Tucker Davey into our last 8. As this will be the last match to decide who is going to be the last competitor in our top 8 field. For the ladies, we're into our semifinals already. So I'm going to make sure we get our women's final, which should be a given. But it's Ashley Oliver, Michelle Grable, Sandy Haas, and Paula Murphy. And Sandy Haas, Paula Murphy have to play each other in a top 4 match. It's going to be on board number 4 as they're just getting ready to warm up there. So making sure we'll have our women's finals next here after Gates tries to take out this 81 and a pressure-packed leg here with Ryan Fury.
Scott Conley, Jennifer Alice for 32.
A forgotten Native American says, I wonder what it would cost to get a couple hours of training from Danny Baggish. Well, reach out to him via messenger. He'll help you out. He's done that in the past and still does it here and there. So reach out. He'll definitely let you know that information for you. I'm sure you can do it through a couple video sessions and whatnot. And kind of you can take a look at your throw and figure out what may work out for you and what may be a good fix. But the first thing I would do if I'm reaching out to Danny is just go ahead and say, hey, do you have Adrian Lewis's number or Danny Banks other than your number? Maybe Peter Wright. Hey, you got Hedda's number? Give me that real quick. Speaking of Hedda, almost into the top 10. That's pretty good for him. Danny alongside me, so he nods to that one. All righty, Ryan, get in here in the first round. Let's make it interesting. He does with his last dart, double 16. And first dart, as Danny said earlier, double 16 is his number. I don't know why he strays off of it. Well, Leonard's trying to make it interesting. Smothered, covered, and diced. 139 for Leonard Gates. How about this? From Ryan, he gets a look at the 170. I probably yelled too loud, and Leonard's going to let me know about it. Here we go. 18, double 16. Inside, but gets it with the last. And you can see that little hip turn from him as he approves of this message for the 2-0 win. 84.66. Ryan didn't play bad at all. 76.20. He should be happy with how he performed there. Yeah, of course, he's going to take the L and be upset about that one, but good performance. Good performance. Folks, we got more action coming your way here next. There's no doubt about it. I'm going to go make sure we got our women's finals coming up. I've actually, let me check. Let's see. if we could potentially. Yeah, that may be a little bit difficult to reach all the way across the room here, but does look like there is one of our ladies finals, which is actually that's not bad, but we're going to get some autofocus issues, yeah, here and there, so not worth it. Not worth it with that nonsense. You can see Sandy and Paula going at it back there. I may be able to pull a score at least for you, so you can kind of watch along.
Free for Saturday and Sunday. And we have raffle tickets. Last call for those raffle tickets. We're going to draw in a little bit.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and put up that scoreboard for you folks to kind of see what this match is, as Paula just takes out the 1-0 advantage here. We're going to just leave it right there, folks. I know that's not ideal, but it's probably the best angle we're going to get of this one. So I'll turn on some background music, and I'll be right back. Little update. Next match we will get on the live stream will be the finals of the ladies event. So I do know there's going to be just a minute or two before we get them underway, as Paula does win that match. But we should get them over here pretty quickly now, Paula. It just depends on that other matchup and where they're at. But I just wanted to confirm with you folks that will be the next matchup here, the women's final, before anything else. So I'm sure we'll go men's semis and then final after that. Looking forward to seeing who takes the titles here. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back. All righty, well, we have a minute. Let's try this Leonard Gates interview one more time because it's a good one. Unfortunately, it kind of stopped in the middle of our conversation earlier. So let's hear from Leonard Gates about the Senior Darts Tour and qualifying for the UK Open. We'll be right back for our women's finals, folks. Here with the man, the myth, the legend, Mr.
He's bringing it back, baby. It's coming back.
Well, Leonard, you went just over to the UK.
Yes.
You had a good trip over there. Seniors didn't go your way, but you did achieve another goal. You're qualified for the UK Open.
Oh, yeah. Qualified for UK Open. It was got second the first day, then got first the second day. You know how that back and forth, the switch, thing goes. But, so I get to go play the UK Open next weekend. Like you say, the seniors didn't go quite well for me, but I will bounce back from that when we come up via Blackpool.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, not every game's going to go your way. You're going to take your L's, you're going to take your W's, but you've been very successful on that senior circuit, and you're going to have another Champions of Champions event coming sooner rather than later.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Man, I'm looking forward to it. Exciting crowd, exciting players over there, fun darts. I mean, it's a big adventure, man. Going over there and playing the seniors, playing darts, period. For me, hey, I'm loving it. So I'm going to see how it's just going to keep flowing the rest of the 2024, 2025 with my Afro puff and stuff, you know what I mean? So
I love it. Now, just to kind of dabble in this, you're back here in the States. You've elected to come here to Decatur, Alabama, keep with your rhythm before next week's UK Open.
Yeah.
Is it just kind of keeping in stride with you? Is there any goals this weekend? Is it just kind of keeping going until next weekend?
Of course, every tournament I go and I play, there's a goal of performing my best, playing my best, doing the best that I can do, winning, of course. But, yeah, with me, I don't too much want to have that time to sit down and sit off for long periods of time and not playing. You know what I'm saying? I want to keep it, like you said, keep in stride with it, keep in tune. That way when I go for my next big event, I'll be ready. So, I mean, not saying that downplaying that this is like not a big event, because it is, because I'm playing darts, I'm here. So, yeah, I just want to keep everything going.
Well, let's see if this weekend's a little confidence booster. Good luck to you this weekend. Good luck to you next weekend at the UK Open, sir.
All right, I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Thanks for your time. There we go. Good to hear from Mr. Leonard Gates there for that one. You can tell he's a humble individual, happy with where he's at currently, and to qualify for that UK Open is something special for him. Looking forward to see how he'll do. I think he's going to have Tucker Davey here soon. I'm going to go ahead and tell these individuals, hey, just watch out, guys. There's going to be a match behind you. 1 second.
Winners for the Saturday and Sunday event entries: Pete Lee, Jerry Oliver.
All right, it does look like Tucker Davey and Leonard Gates have been called up here, so they're going to sneak onto the board number 2. Board 1 will be reserved for our women's final. So we may get a match before the women's final, which is okay, just kind of keep things moving. Let me check on that one real quick, speaking of. That match is 1-1 between Michelle and Ashley. Ashley actually has an advantage right now. She's sitting on 20. Michelle had a heck of a time getting in, unfortunately. So we'll see if Ashley Oliver can capitalize and gain a finals berth versus the one and only Paula Murphy. To wait and find out, but for us, we're going to go ahead and hop on over to Tucker and Leonard just to keep the action flowing here in this one. Let me Hop on over to our board number 2.
Tim Chop, Tiffany Bagley, board 10. Board 12, Brandon Tilley, Chad Johnson, Joseph C. Henry Titan, board 12.
There we go. Leonard attacking that double 16, does find it with the last. As Tucker's already in. Tucker Davey of Florida. Quality shot. I remember seeing him at Cherry Bomb as well as this event last year. Ashley Oliver does get the job done. She will face Paula Murphy in our women's final. Gates adds the pressure. Look at that, sitting on 89 after 6. Quality stuff for him. Same can be said for Tucker, who sits at now 52. There we go, for the leg. 19-20 for Bowl. Surely has got to be the look. And he gets it. Big hit there from the one and only Leonard Gates. Just so good at hitting the bull, and he does it there. Smack dab in the red bit to take the leg with a 100.33 average. A 9-dart leg. Although not quite the same as the 501 9-dart leg. Still a 9-dart leg. Tucker wants to find it here for sure. Needs to find it here. I think that's just outside. Yes, it is. Now he looks to Gates and says, please miss this. I want to stay in this bad boy. And unfortunately, Tucker, he is not going to miss. He does convert with the last dart just to open that door for him to start scoring those points and working his way down. Yeah, Tucker in with the last. See Paula getting warmed up over there for our final. Oops, wrong board. It's reserved for our next match. Ooh. Tucker with a nice ton. Same to be said for Leonard, so 86-80 here. Tucker with the first look. 220s, 4 tops. Oh, he wanted that one. He needed that one. In a race to 2. Down 1-0, you really needed that one. All right, so trip 14 or bowl for Leonard. Not meant to be in this leg, or in this round, I should say, as Tucker will get the opportunity to check out 40. And he does. Great shot. Over on our other board, it'll be Ashley Oliver taking on Paula Murphy. As a reminder, we'll be to that one here in just a second, as I will be keeping an eye on when they get started, which looks to be right about now. So I do apologize, but folks, we're hopping on over to our ladies matchup, and there's a reason why. It's our final. They deserve it. We're going to head on over there, folks. Once again, it is what it is. We got to do it. That's going to take precedent. I know we could do the two-board deal, but I'll keep you in the know about what is potentially going down, and I'll set up that second board view so we could potentially catch a match-winning shot from one of those people. So we'll go ahead and pull up the 0-1, and like I said, it's going to be a little bit difficult to just split with one board camera, Will, so I really can't do that one. But I can at least keep you, like I said, keep you in the know. So I'll keep my eyes on that one. Tucker went 89, 180 to leave 32. Paula starts it off with a nice, second shot comes up with a 90 to leave 197. We'll say Ashley's throws pretty nice. A little bit more relaxed. Not in a checkout opportunity, but looks to whittle it down. Is 47 on the board to leave her 1-2-2. So 75 for Paula. Trip 17. $18 for tops here, as Leonard does miss the look at double tops for the win. And it goes to Tucker, and folks, Tucker Davey takes out the match on double four. He will win over Leonard Gates to advance. That is your quarterfinal match. He will advance into the semis. Here we go. Now we need to focus on this one. Tops for the first leg from Murphy, who's been playing phenomenally well throughout the day, and she continues her success here in this one. Good one for her. We do got a question about the flag. Next to Paula's name has been a frequent question. It's just I'm thinking it's just an error on Dark Connect's side. It's just a generic global flag. It's given to everybody who doesn't have a nationality in. I'm assuming, like I said, just an error where it's popping up one of those for all of us. So. See that Paula's off to a good start here as we get a little hold on that frame, just kind of level it out. There she goes. in is Ashley. Now she can start, like I say, chopping at that tree. Just one whack at a time and can bring it down eventually. You may have to hope for a few misses on Paula's side, though, to be honest, as she is attacking this one already. Yeah, 140 for her to leave 41. What a great shot. Here we go. 41. 9 for 32 or 1 for a top. She's going to go the tops route. Oh. She's laughing on that one. She knows, well, that's just a bit outside. Not really going to be of much use for her. She's just going to have to lay up. No name, Bame. What's up, bud? Dougie Fresh. It's good to see you in action last week in the Syracuse Open, bud. Call some of your matches. I was virtually on the call, so did get to enjoy some of that action. Paula. Eyeing that. Oh, into the single 16. It's a bust. Giving Ashley a look at 138. Although it's a big number, she's perfectly capable of taking this out for the 1-1 tie. Force that decider. No. She can utilize that for sure. No doubt about it. She can utilize that first one. Maybe not the second. A little outside of her intended target. Once again, kind of poking around at it, giving Ashley some looks, and sooner or later it's going to catch up to you. There it is. Capitalizes. Takes it out. I know it said 501 there. It kind of freaked me out there for a second. I don't know why, but Paula does take out the leg here and wins another title at Shoot for the Moon, her second of two for the weekend. As there's Sandy. Hi. I love it. I love it. Sandy Haas, an incredible person. Incredible individual, giving us some love. Well, congrats to Paula Murphy, our champion. We're going to find out our men's champion here sooner rather than later. We'll be right back, folks, with our men's semifinals and finals coming up to you next. Thanks for watching. We definitely appreciate it. We'll be right back.
We're introducing the classic standard Blade 6, the dual core version, same as the lineup from the Blade 5. However, Winmore's come out with an entirely new model called the triple core. So the triple core is essentially the dual core dartboard with an added third layer of carbon fiber sisal in the back, creating literally the ultimate setup for durability. So not only are you paying for an even better longevity of the dartboard, but also enhanced graphics and functionality. All 3 dartboards have a hardened double bullseye and 25 segment to help with durability. So listen up, Americans, we need this because of our obsession with cricket. The most common problems we have with Sisal dartboards is the bullseye segment wearing out or some issue with a wire. So let's just say we're not known for wearing out our doubles. All 3 dartboards come fitted with the 3 Rotolock wheels to help stabilize the board to any wall surface. But the adjustable wheels make your life so much easier because they allow you to rotate your board super quick and easy. You just loosen them, rotate, then tighten them again, then of course fix your numbering. So you want to get in
I don't think Ronnie and Timmy are messing around at all. They are already underway with our first semifinal. Ronnie Cole coming out on top of Danny Baggish to get to this matchup here. Timmy Bagley doing his due diligence in part to get to this semifinal as well. Over in our other semifinal matchup, we got Tucker Davey taking on Jason Brandon. Winners, of course, will be our finalists. Jeffrey asking if Jin is thrown in this event. That is a big no, sir. Jin has played in one event in probably about 10, well, I won't say 10 years. One event in the past 5 years for sure, and it's that mixed doubles with Aaron Turner at Las Vegas Open. But she's working her way, getting back into the flow of things. Maybe I'm pushing her to get out to a tournament or two, maybe be my mixed doubles partner. We'll see if we can get her to do that. But I will say she's definitely a quality shot. It's just when she gets in a match, how does she handle the nerves? How does she handle that situation? That's the question. But we'll see. Sooner rather than later. Jen, if you're watching, yep, sorry, it's happening. Actually, Ronnie, once again, not finding his way in, just in a detrimental spot here. And just Timmy's just continues to whittle on down the number until he gets to a checkout position. Ronnie can't help but laugh as he gets in, of course, now. 20 for tops for Timmy.
Jim Davis, Randy Shore, Beth
That is a little low.
Schaefer, Dayton Strawbridge, board
It's
36.
inside.
Board 24, Todd Brewer, Trey Thunderbird, Christian Manley, Ed Hill, board 24.
Timmy takes that out. He's shaking his head, though, when he does so. He knows you can't really get away with numbers like that too often.
Board 22, Heather McAtee, Brian Adams, Greg Petty, Alex Bernard, board 22.
A little out of focus there. There we go. Clear it up. Ronnie, it's a double one, but it's an in, bud. Especially with your last leg, it's a good thing to be in.
Last call.
Once again, Timmy finds himself with the advantage here.
Last call for the Tito's.
Maybe hearing some Tito raffles back there. They do have a liquor wagon is what they call it. So you can, it's a big raffle for literally one huge wagon full of just all sorts of different bottles. And there's like 30 in there, folks. So if you fancy, get your butt down here for some raffle tickets. 51, no, not gonna be there. Looks like he did square up at the last. He did. Leaving that double seven, not really a leave I fancy, but at the same time, he's gonna take his chances and could have made a bid for 6 double 4 there. Should stay. We'll go to 16 now. So madhouse for Timmy to advance to the finals. Not in this round. $17 for 32. What a marker dart there. So for those that are wondering what's going on in our other match. There's a 1-0 to Jason in that one. Does look like Timmy got the advantage there. Good switch. Good switch. Yeah, Ronnie just double checking, making sure he's in there. Does look like Jason Brandon came out on top of Tucker Davey in that last match. They are already kind of shaking hands and and chatting back there.
Road 28, Tommy Robershaw, Aaron Zimmerman, Tracy Stacy, Corey Smith, road 28.
Again, Timmy finds himself in a checkout opportunity situation. Doesn't have to go for bull, but my goodness, he does. A 1-2-4 checkout from Timmy Bagley puts him into the finals versus Jason Brandon. And Shay's calling him out. You cheated. Yeah, just having a ball. I love it. Well, there we go. It'll be Timmy Bagley versus Jason Brandon next for our finals here in Decatur, Alabama. Folks, you don't want to miss this final coming your way here next. It's going to be quick. It's going to be a doozy. Jason Brandon, Timmy Bagley next for your singles 301 title. Who's going to come out on top? Let's find out. That hesitation was definitely because of me. I popped my head out, and Jason was like, "We good? We're going to go now." I was like, "Oh, my bad, buddy." There we go. Timmy Bagley versus Jason Brandon. As I keep messing up there, my apologies for that one, folks. We'll try that again. Timmy Bagley versus Jason Brandon here to get us underway in our men's 301 final at the 34th annual Shoot for the Moon Dart Tournament. Fun fact, Jason is from Cowan, Tennessee. about an hour and 30 minutes tops. He's electing to not make that stay here. He's driving back and forth this weekend. So kind of interesting fact there with his daughter, Clayana. The same thing last year. I just found it interesting that he was electing to do that. I believe it's more of the hour-and-a-half range for him. But 170 is the look for Brandon. Doesn't have to go. Can just kind of set this up. Did that make the triple? No, it didn't with the last dart. So 112 is the leave. I believe he'll be good for the 80 to leave 32 approach. Oh, what a flight. You're getting a good look, though, at those new flights from Fit Flight. That'll be coming out here in the very near future for Jason. Timmy would have loved for that second dart to go, but great setup job. 134 sets up the double eight. Massive pressure added to this 56. And it's 24. Oh, and Jason can't do it, folks. So Timmy, double eight, do you fancy? Outside double four. Can't utilize the marker. It will go back to Jason Brandon to put one on the board. Around the clock we go, and no out taken out here. This is back to Timmy, who does successfully grab the double two there for the 1-0 advantage. And just a hold of throw. Although really, you can consider a hold of throw. I was saying, usually that's the ultimate format deal. This one's more of a cork every leg, making it a little bit more difficult on Jason, especially since he didn't get the start here. But it's all about if he can get in. And Timmy does so with his second. The format is definitely insane. A quick best of first to two leg format, best of three. Really just, man, you got to get on top, and you got to get on top of it fast there as we get some big time edits there on the scoreboard. That quick Champions of Champions format style. I mean, we're all used to the first to three leg format if you've been playing the game for a little while here in the States. Great 93 from Jason.
Good 13, Chuck Billings, John Liggett, Michael Griner, Scott Hartman, good 14.
Tops. Oh, he wanted that one. He wanted that one. Would have been a massive hit for him, but here's Timmy.
If you got raffle tickets for the Tito's, winning number 84069, 84069.
And he uses the marker on the second dart. Jason ties us up 1-1, headed into a deciding leg. Jason will throw for the bull first. Outside. And a little bit further outside for Timmy. As Jason will get the first start of the match, and it's the last leg. Oh, what a good switch there to the 57. And Timmy can't find his way in. I got a feel for him there. That's always a difficult one when you've been really feeling like you're going to win this match here in leg number 2, and all of a sudden, now it's a completely different story. You're searching for your way in. Jason's on a checkout opportunity. And you realize the match is definitely in his favor. All right, a 56, 16 for tops. Oh, it's a round-the-clock moment, but plenty of time. No real pressure added from Timmy. It's unfortunate, but it's the truth. As he does, of course, find the double one. That old pesky double one with his last dart, or his second dart. My apologies. Double 5 it is. Jason going to attack right away. And he collects. Jason Brandon wins the 301 men's singles title here at Shoot for the Moon. Let's take a little replay action of that one.
Second dart. My apologies.
He steps in. Double 5 it is. Jason going to attack right away. Utilizing that marker and capitalizes. Great hit. Great darts all around. Some unfortunate darts as well, let's be honest. That's always going to happen when you're playing double in, double out darts. But to say the least, we're off and underway here with our coverage of the 34th annual Shoot for the Moon tournament. We'll be back tomorrow. 11 a.m., folks, is when we're probably going to start. Allow that first round of mixed doubles to get underway before we kick off our coverage. Men's singles begins at 1 p.m., ladies doubles at 2, men's doubles at 4, ladies singles 501 at 5, and then mixed triples later on in the evening. We look forward to bringing you coverage tomorrow, folks. How about a quick little look at some of our replays from today? We got a good 5 or 6 of them for you to play. We'll end our coverage with that one this evening. And we'll see you tomorrow for more action from Decatur, Alabama. Thanks for watching, folks. Will Stuart, USA Darts. See you tomorrow.